victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
To throw is Daniels. Open man is Duvernay.
It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Daniels.
Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
B.J. Ojulari.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll find Hodgins there, complete.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Tackled on the play by Kyer Elam.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Daniels looking to throw. That pass complete to Moore.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
To the air goes Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson.
3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like
under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And here's Daniel wheeling on now to punt. Back deep is Kadarius Toney.
Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by a man who played collegiately in College Station, their rookie quarterback from Texas A&M.
And this being the wild card round, he is the true wild card in this game because a rookie quarterback getting the start in the NFL postseason, that's not normal. That's a little bit on the unusual side. And there's plenty of guys who have gone into the playoffs after a very good regular season and have struggled. But there have been a few who played well. He wants to be in the latter list.
On play action, they'll throw.
He's got this downfield to McBride.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here.
That's to the right side. He's got Ryman.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
They'll run with Benson.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Benson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
from a yard out.
And the Cardinals will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession,
as they've got it as we resume action. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And a Washington offense heading out. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it, or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
B.J. Ojulari.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll get this up only to about the 22. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. Here comes Tony on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 10.
Hey, check that street. There we go, set.
Slot man moves right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Washington offense set to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Now Daniels. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
This 2nd and 4. They go play action. Daniels.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
And the Cards are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and a couple.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
In motion comes the tight end left. Second and 2.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back to throw now on first down.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Goes right back to McBride.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey McBride.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride.
And bulldozing his way through.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here first and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
So
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is
end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. He got 29 yards that time. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Off the play fake, Daniels. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Hodgins in motion. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Toon going to throw it. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Here's Toon to throw it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And Toon to throw it now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Toon. And that one drops down, incomplete.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left.
And some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. Go.
now Tune.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Looking to throw. Tune. That's caught. It's the tight end Ryman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing. Tune. That's to the right side. He's got Ryman.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Tip Ryman.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cards have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
They run over center with Benson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Right back to Hubbard.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down.
And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Now Daniels.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
To throw is Daniels.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Daniels.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
Out is Jake Bates to try the field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Bates' kick is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.